Olivia Clarke, editor of the Chicago Daily Law Bulletin and Chicago Lawyer Magazine, and we're here today with Tina Martini and David Susler, the Inside Out columnists, and we're going to be talking about pro bono. So I guess my first question would be, why do lawyers feel an obligation to do pro bono work?
Well, lawyers feel an obligation, I think, first and foremost, because it's the right thing to do. There are many folks and organizations that are needy who are not able to afford legal representation in the ordinary marketplace for those services. And so I think that, there's an ethical obligation as well to do it. But I think first and foremost, it's really a sense of a moral obligation. And it's really like a Bill of Rights sort of issue that people are entitled to legal representation, particularly in the context of being accused of something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we do have a professional responsibility to do it, but I think most people, it's a genuine motivation to serve. Lawyers are, by nature, we're in the service industry, and I think the vast majority of lawyers are naturally service providers. We want to help, we want to make a difference, and it's part of the professional tradition, whereas we have as lawyers, we have a certain position in society, and we have an obligation to give back, and I think most lawyers feel that genuinely. It's a genuine desire to give back.
Say I'm a young lawyer and I'm given my first pro bono case, and I'm scared to death. I mean, what advice do you have for them? Because a lot of times these pro bono cases aren't exactly in their comfort zone or in their practice area even. What advice do you have for these young lawyers?
I mean, I think to start out, it's the same as any matter they have in their regular work. They need to seek guidance from someone who's senior to them and has some can offer them guidance and help in how to handle the matter. And of course it depends on the nature of the pro bono. If they're doing it through an organization, sometimes the organizations have assistance available, so they should just ask. They can ask a partner in their law firm, or I guess the more difficult one may be if they're assigned by the court to do a case, but again, it's the same as with any matter. Ask somebody senior is the most important thing to do.
Well, and also there's more resources online than ever before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing how much you can find online. I find it interesting that whenever I'm looking even into an esoteric issue with respect to my practice area that I've been in for such a long time, that I often am able to use online search engines to find information, find things, find folks who may be able to help me out. And I would recommend that they just embrace the challenge and just think about how there have been other instances in their lives where they've been scared to death of something that's been new, and just kind of tap into the adventurous side of themselves when starting such a project.
Yeah, that's a good point also about the online, because that's certainly what I do. Even though I'm not just starting out, I still encounter regularly matters in areas I've never done. So to get a good overview of it, I'll go to online resources, and those are available from so many different places now. You can do a Google search to start, but for legal advice and legal substance, I don't advise relying on Google searches. But bar associations, many bar associations have good online resources. Law schools often have good resources available online, all for free. Of course, if you have paid research databases, there's a lot of good resources. And I'm talking about secondary resources, not case law so much as treatises and articles that give you a broad overview to just help you first get a sense of what is this substantive area.
Now, how do you both balance it all? I mean, how do you balance your regular practice with doing volunteer or pro bono work?
Well, it's interesting. I think the volunteer pro bono work it's all related to my career, and that's in many aspects has become my social life.
Mm-hmm.
Some may hear that and think, well, that's kind of sad, but the truth is I absolutely love doing it. It's what I'm committed to doing. I've been volunteering with not-for-profits ever since I graduated from law school, and so it just grows. I may spend several evenings a week and a month doing this, and so maybe, it takes away some time from home, but it's so rewarding and fulfilling that to me, I work hard during the day so that I'm able to do this in my free time.
Well, and for me, it's really very similar. And my firm actually is a very strong supporter of pro bono initiatives and pro bono activities. And obviously, it's something that we're ethically obligated to do as lawyers, but our firm asks people to do, at least 50 to 100 hours of pro bono each year. And there's so many different types of pro bono. It isn't always one type of pro bono. You can help organizations, you can help startups, you can help, there's a lot of opportunities in my practice area, for example. And so because it can take so many different forms, I think that actually makes it fun to do something that's a little bit out of the ordinary from the ordinary stuff that we do every day. And it's something to look forward to, and just knowing that you're helping people and really making a difference for them, I think really makes it all the more enriching.
And there's also a number of times that we'll actually do things together. We'll do volunteer and pro bono activities together. And it could be through an organization that I volunteer for and I bring her along, or we're doing it jointly, or she brings me along with something she does. So that helps.
Great. Well, thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.